Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 3 for this workshop 2. First of all, I would like to thank my supervisors, Technologist Dr. Zulkifli Muslim, and our evaluators, Professor Technologist Dr. Siti Rahayu Selamat, for their help in completing our project for workshop 2. The topic given for our group is port security. So this is our group member, Syed Shinjin, Muhammad Rafiuddin Ramzi, Nur Izani Batrisha binti Yaakob, Nur Nazira binti Muhammad Anwar, Nazrin Hanif bin Haniza, Muhammad Haikal bin Rosli, Fatin Maisarah Kamaruzaman, Muhammad Naim Zul Hasri. So this is our table of content. So firstly, we will present about definition of port security. The second is usability. The third is advantage. The fourth is disadvantage. Fifth is a background theory and method for configuring in port security. And lastly is method to test the service. What is port security? Port security can help safeguard the network by preventing foreign devices from forwarding traffic. Users may use port security to limit amount of MAC address that can be learned to a port, create static MAC address, and block illegal users who may using the port. Port security implements two traffic filtering methods, which is static locking, dynamic locking, and sticky MAC address. These methods can be used concurrently. For the static locking manually specify a list of static MAC address for a port. For a dynamic locking specify the maximum number of MAC address that can be learned on a port. For last one, sticky MAC address switch automatically learn secure address on a port. If unsecure MAC attempts to communicate on the port, violation triggered. Type of violation is protect, restrict, and shut down. For protect, violation is framed from unsecure MAC is not forwarded. For the second violation is restrict. Restricted a port ingress traffic by limiting the MAC address that are allowed to send traffic into the port. It will drop all packets from unsecure hosts by remain enabled. For violation shutdown, most server command port move to a disabled state. The port is shut down permanently. The valid range is from 1 to 1440 minutes.
And did you know that the protect mode will prevent further security violation from occurring? Once the limit exceeds the maximum value configured on the port, all the traffic from access MAC address will be dropped, and further learning also will be disabled. The mode type of violation is restrict and shutdown. For these two mode type of violation command will send log message to syslog server if any of them is triggered. For the shutdown type, it will also shut down the port if any unknown MAC address try to attempt to a network. For these three type of violation mode, there has a similarity, which is will discard packet from unauthorized packet. So the next one, I will explain about the advantage of using port security. There is three advantage of our finding, which is data information protection, network resource protection, and the last one to ensure safety of employees. For the first one, data information protection, it will assist on implementing authentication to protect crucial data that related to their operation lah. Sensitive data management such as like a bank, customer information, location that will be kept from data theft. Also, the solid cybersecurity system will always prevent data leaks. That's why we need to install port security. So the next advantage is network and resource protection. From we installing port security solution, it assists in securing organization network and resource from harm. We know that high cost, heavy gear resource must be protected from authorized access and operation. Because of this contribution of solution that is port security, it might save equipment, save cars and device from risk of intended or unintended malfunction. So the next advantage is to ensure safety of employee. From using port security, it will ensure employee to function more effectively and efficiently. If a cybersecurity breach happens, employee productivity may suffer dramatically. If any unauthorized access may force organization to replace certain machinery and making process or job more difficult. That's why. And just now we talked about the advantage, the pros of using port security. And now, what is the cons? What is the advantage of using port security? There is two disadvantage, which is significant installation cost and difficulty in configuration for effective implementation. For the first one, we know that port security is not cheap. It is costly. It needs high expense of implementing and maintaining such system. It also may affect government or authorities in developed countries that lack in terms of financial. So the second one, difficulty in configuration for effective implementation. We know that also the configuration of port security is not easy. Is the complexity in choosing setting of port security feature make configuration difficult and may cause failure. So it may also caused by variance in port activity, port operation that affect its security and accessibility. It also required that port authorities to have their own unique setting that apply to their operation, so that the setting is not same like other one is used. So the port security is more secure than others.
This slide, I will explain about background theory and a method for configuring port security. Why port security is used? Due to the switch port are open by default, Ethernet LANs are extremely vulnerable being attacked, which allow for various attacks such as CAM overflow attack and ARP spoofing, where the attacker associates its own MAC address with the IP address of a network device connected to the switch. Therefore, we can prevent this network from network administrator to associate specific MAC address with the interface, which can restrict access when an attacker wants to connect using unauthorized device or raw equipment such as a hub. Configure method. As we can see, they have a three method to configure, and the first point is statically. Statically is a switch port security MAC address by using interface subcommand, and the second point is dynamically. Dynamically is using the switch port security interface subcommand to dynamically learn the MAC address of the currently connected host. And the last point is sticky. Sticky is a switch automatically learn secure address on upon first time plug in using switch port security MAC address by using sticky command. Configure method can be defined by the other meanings, such as define what an action the switch will take when receiving a frame from an authorized device by using the switch port security violation by using an interface subcommand. And the second point is define the maximum number of MAC address that can be used on the port by using the switch port security maximum number interface command. Like it will show you how to configure the port security. Firstly, you need to open switch configuration and then select port you want to configure and type in maximum number of MAC address, which then let's set to permanent and status set to enable. And lastly, we can testing the port security. Testing. Firstly, we need to connect authorized device or computer to the specified port of the switch correctly, and then the switch will bind with the MAC address on that specific port. If none learn MAC address connected to the port, it will learn and key in their database as long as still have quota and that previously set in max learn MAC.
So that's all from us. Thanks for all the viewers who took the time to watch our videos. We hope this video can provide some knowledge to students who are interested in computer security out there. Thank you.